Yup.
What up, though?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Y'all may or not have heard that theme music, but y'all
I
see these
did not
beautiful
hear no
faces.
theme music.
I
I
didn't
did
either.
not hear no theme music.
I didn't either. I didn't either. But you know what? It's the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly, lovable loudmouth.
And I'm Tommy with an H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for y'all. Hey, yo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
You ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get
canceled. All right, so check this out, man. Tonight we're going to talk about a couple things, but our main story for the night, red flags, man. Red flags. And I think we're going from the female perspective, right? We're going to let you ladies, we ask y'all some questions, and boy, did y'all give us some answers.
Oh, we got some feedback. We got some feedback.
Definitely got feedback.
Prompt of, hey, what are red flags that the ladies look for? And I was expecting, this, that. I got the third though. I got this, that, and the third. So that's gonna be an interesting time because again, it's not something that we really have to think on much. We get to just tell you guys, and this is where I'm coming from with it, fellas. These are things that the ladies look at and really don't like. So your best bet be to get you a pen, get a pad, and take notes because this is coming directly from the ladies. This is not something that Tech nor I have much input on. These are messages coming directly from the ladies. So fellas, once again, the best way to learn is to learn from the people that you're trying to get to. So
yes, sir.
Get your pen, get your paper out. And if you don't, just come back to this episode and write it down and be like, hey, that one girl said. And again, I did reach out to a couple of the homies and I have not. I tried to make sure that nobody's name or likeness was included on any of those grabs that I made. So you ladies are safe. Y'all safe as far as I know. As far as I know, y'all are safe. So
you know what? I didn't double check that. Oh, I did not double check that. So
that could be a problem.
if it pops up, listen, charge what they say at church, charge it to my head, not my heart.
Yeah, charge it to the head, not the heart. Baby. But I love y'all anyway. So please. But fellas, just this one's for you. Now, ladies, we will be coming back and giving our red flags for you all on next month. We're gonna do this next month. We're gonna wait until next month and we'll come back and we will give those red flags that the guys will have. But I also want to have, and I asked someone today and they said, I'm shy, Tommy. I can't come on there and talk to y'all. But
hey, I keep getting that, bro. You know what I think it is? I think the people that we're asking, because we're not going outside of our circle quite yet, they know us and they're trying to make sure that they don't get canceled with us. We've had one official cancellation from the
Yes, we have.
We can't so to say bad. But listen, man, let me get this straight out here real quick. Hey, KTMC, she is in the building like always, man. Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Let's Get Canceled podcast. We are here, man. Like we love y'all. We appreciate y'all that have already liked and shared and followed and keep us afloat. Also, we are everywhere that you get your audio podcast streaming. All right. Everywhere that you get your audio podcast streams, whether it be Amazon, Apple Music or iTunes, everywhere you get it, on YouTube, everywhere you get your audio podcast, man, we're there. Please, man, take your time, take a listen. Like Tommy said last time, man, it's hilarious to listen to just the audio. I kid you not. I do the show, and when I listen to just the audio, I die twice. I'm just letting y'all know now, right?
It's definitely a good listen.
Yeah, man. So,
you know what else was a good listen, though? Hold on, before you get started. You know what else was a good listen?
Oh my God, I know exactly what was it. Oh my God,
you know where I'm going with this one.
I do.
The
I don't know how the whole time, people.
the goat is sitting off in his cell, and there was a residuals challenge. I think Tank did the residuals challenge, and he was calling out everybody, and their mama decided to have a verse added on. And I've seen some good ones. I've seen some from some well names and some people that you really do not know. But the goat sitting inside his little box,
yeah, buddy,
decided that when he made his phone call, he had to have his say. And I just want you to tell the people how you felt about our GOAT Kelly and his residual challenge.
I'll tell you exactly how I felt. I will never, ever in my life, ever in life, doubt R. Kelly again.
Thank you. Okay.
I won't.
Okay.
Now, do I still stand firm on what I said about when we did the versus challenge? Absolutely. Here's the problem. R. Kelly, from a cell in an institution, with time restraints, no studio mics, no nothing, just a jailhouse phone. Drop quite possibly the greatest ever. We've had a lot of challenges, Tommy.
We've had a lot of challenges.
There have been a lot of challenges on it.
The Usher challenge. There was with Breezy, that
ego joint. Oh, everybody thought they could sing.
Tevin Campbell. Everybody thought it was Tevin Campbell for a minute.
Hey. Let me just a side note on these challenges. They're not for everybody.
They are not.
You knew when you hit live on your phone that you couldn't sing. I can't be the first person to tell you that. You sound like hot garbage.
Sometimes you have to let the world tell you. Sometimes the world has to tell you.
And they did the world tell you. Anyway, so yeah.
But this challenge. What up? Dennis, what up?
Yo, what up? What's good? Listen, man.
So you will give Rob his respect. Now I did end up seeing there was a text message that came out said this might be the greatest prison song ever.
Who beats it? I mean, all right, wait.
I was about to say, now we did get some great albums that came out of Lockup. Now they were a lot of hip hop albums. I know Mac Dre did an album in Lockup. Beans did the Becoming album in Lockup. And right now, Tory Lanez is singing his heart out. He just put out an album out of Lockup. So
hey, real quick, what's the name of it?
What, Tory Lanez album?
Yeah, exactly. Moving on.
I ain't shoot her. It's called Shooting My Shot.
Shooting My Shot. Oh, wait a minute. What Tisha say? Listen, man. Miss Tisha say he did good on that song. I liked it, but I won't jam it though. Why not? Why not?
Don't tell me you one of them. Don't tell me you one of them.
Listen, I don't
separate the artist from the art. Ain't that how they tell you to do it?
Listen, I think R. Kelly raped at least 2 of them chicks. And by rape, I mean statutory.
Oh goodness.
I think statutory rape. And I believe that Diddy did probably 85% of the stuff that he did. Like, remember when we first had that conversation, I was like, I'm about, I'm up around 85, 90% now. However, I still listen to the Puff Daddy and the Family album, and I'm still listening to R. Kelly. Guess why? I still listen to Michael Jackson. I don't believe he touched any of them children, but I still listen to Michael Jackson. I still watch movies that what's his name? What's the little peanut head white boy did? You know what I'm saying?
And then it's a bunch of them.
The white man who fled. What's his name?
Who? Kevin Spacey?
No. Him too. But it was the producer dude. That he ended up marrying his stepdaughter or his adopted daughter or something like that.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. I still watch movies. You know what I'm saying? And I still listen to everything Def Jam. And
listen to Mystical.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You see that? That's beautiful. You're absolutely correct. This is Tisha. This is a safe space. Come
on, Tish. Come on. It's okay.
Oh, she has a response.
She got her why. She has her why.
She said she has her why. She said, "Cause the hell I'll be listening to a song about his fans forgetting him. It's not about what he's done." All right, I got you. I understand. She's taking a moral stance.
Okay.
And regardless of because I'm the same way when it comes to Kanye's music post
Nope.
College Dropout?
Nope. You just don't like the music. It ain't got nothing to do
You're
with
right.
Kanye.
You're right. You're right. Because
nothing to do with Kanye's stance on anything. It's just you don't like the music any longer.
You're pretty accurate.
Yeah, but
you're pretty accurate.
Kels, the GOAT, spoke his. He just wants to know where his money. Where my money? I need cash.
And you know what? That is a fair question. Regardless of what I did, regardless of what you think I did or what I actually did, and he actually did some of that stuff.
Accused and convicted of.
Yeah.
So it don't really matter did it or not. You've been convicted, so you've done it in the eyes of the law. So where's my money though?
Yeah, I think you say who's getting the checks?
Somebody who's getting the checks? He said who getting my love. Now, Kels, I don't know who getting your love, but we do need to find out who's getting your checks. That's real. We really do need to.
That's real. Now, here's the other thing about that. I saw a video and it was popping up. You've seen the video where they're popping up all the lyrics as he was singing them on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, on one of those, they spelled checks with the Q-U-E-S.
Mm-hmm.
You know good and hell well, Kels can't spell checks. You know that nigga.
Kels' thing is, I said it from, I sang it from in here. Now y'all write it up over there.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. She said, I like Kanye before them heathens got a hold. That's right, teacher.
Which heathens? Not them Kardashian heathens. Is that the heathens you're talking about?
I hope that's who she's talking about.
Or is it the Amber wrote the bald head heathen? That one too?
Hey, they both Republicans now. So it is what it is. MAGA Republicans at that. I can't even be mad at Republicans. I can be because I think
you cannot.
I think they're mostly dumb, it's
the MAGA folks. That's what it is. The MAGAs.
All right, man. But listen, y'all let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about R. Kelly's.
Run up the Kels residuals challenge, y'all. I know he ain't getting paid from it, but at least he know y'all, his fans still love him. Kels, we still love you. You still the GOAT, my man. You still the GOAT. And
right.
As long as you don't touch nobody else, I think they should let you come home.
Somebody getting touched.
If they can castrate him and make sure he don't touch nobody else, I think he should come home. Just don't let him don't let him touch nothing. As long as he can't touch nothing, I'm okay.
You think so? I don't know about that.
She said no more clear people. Anyone
no
clear?
More clear people. Wow. Wow.
No clear. Any of the clear people that got a hold of Kanye. Hey.
Wow. I love that.
Would love that. Eb would definitely be 100% in step.
Eb, where you at? Like, let's be real.
We gotta go find E.
We gotta go find E. We miss her. She was on our initial episode. Yeah. But anyway, man. So we asked about these red flags, brother.
Yes, we asked some people about some red flags. So
I'm gonna tell the people why you're an overachiever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talked and we're gonna talk to some people about red flags, some of these females and what they consider red flags. And I talked to a few of my people that was around me at the moment. This nigga went and he did his on text messages, so he done got the thread. So
I didn't want to misinterpret anything that was sent to me. I didn't want to misremember a conversation. I didn't want to forget or add a word. I wanted this to be directly from those young ladies.
Looking at what you sent me, it's some of it is similar, some of it is different, but y'all, he sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of these people. Y'all ladies had a whole lot to say, boy. But anyway, you want to get to him? You want to get to him right now?
Yes, and the question was simply for the pod this week. We're doing relationship topic. What are some red flags women should look out for? So again, guys, get your pens, get your pad. Put them in your notes on your phone, whatever you got to do. But this is what the women say are red flags to look out for from men. So yeah.
Right. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up some of these red flags, and me and you gonna just discuss them a little bit. All right.
Yes, just a little bit.
So the first one I found, it was funny to me, and probably not funny to y'all, but it's funny to me. All right. So the first one that I saw, controlling in dating stage, anything feminine, behavior-wise, and jealous. Now, I'm assuming what this person is talking about is is that if you're controlling during dating, that's a red flag. And I agree with you on that. Anything feminine, behavior-wise, I'm gonna need some. I'm now. I get to just have fun and figure out what they're talking about.
And the thing is, it's exactly what we thought it was. Because I did do a follow-up on that one, but it was a little too in detail. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. Some of y'all niggas be acting like women, and y'all like women to do things to y'all. And y'all say things that women like to do to y'all. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Because they don't like when y'all act like when y'all want the same things that they like. That's a red flag to some of them.
So I want to take a pause for right here, and I want to show you something. It says, "Who needs to change their smoke detector battery?" I'll tell you who it is. It's me. No. Let me explain to y'all what happened. All right. So yesterday, I put up. I came home and the smoke detector was doing the Negro beep, right? And so I was like, okay. I put fresh new. I only use Energizers, fresh new Energizer batteries. And then it just kept beeping. And I'm like, what is going on? I Googled it. All of my smoke detectors are hardwired, like not hardwired, but like, they have the power, the battery's backup. And so it's all in the whole thing. Nigga, I done looked it up, and apparently I got to get all new smoke detectors because they're only made for, they last about 10 years or something, they said. And so apparently I didn't hit my my mark. So I got to go buy new. So that's why if you hear a little beep in the background, yes, I'm black for real. But yes, I did change batteries, but it is what it is. All right. So y'all can go down. So I'm about to go snatch him down. But anyway, so wait a minute. See, now Tisha said, I like a sensitive man. We got to go in depth what feminine is.
Right.
Y'all, now here's my thing. I'm getting older, right? And admittedly, where I would spend a whole lot of time kind of closing off emotions in general, I am starting to actually address some of my emotions, right?
Oh.
And I'm not as far as I probably should, and not with people outside of my immediate inner circle. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure that I'm getting on my wife's nerves a little bit with with my level of talking about how things affect me.
Feelings. Your feelings come out now.
Right. But you know what? Like on some real, it's like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand now. There are guys who are literally 20 years old, and everything has to bring a tear to your eye. If you don't man the hell up and quit being a bitch. Like that's my take on it.
Right.
That's my take on it. So Tisha, when you say a sensitive man, you can't be super sensitive. Like if everything hurt your feelings, you's a bitch. I was going to try my best to make that softer, and that's what came out.
And
so
and see, you don't have that sensitivity that you thought you had, young man.
Oh, see, but that's the thing. Sensitive and being sensitive are two different things to me. Please allow me to explain. So what I mean is you can be sensitive, which means that you're cognizant of how things affect you and your emotions, and you're cognizant of how what you do affects others' emotions. Then you can be just sensitive where everything hurts your feelings. Now you just extra sensitive. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference there?
I got you a little bit. What my mother would say is you're being sensitive.
Sensitive. That sounds just like my auntie, boy.
So it would be, and again, these are things that happened in the younger days that now as an adult, some things just aren't allowed to come out. And it hurts me in a lot of places, possibly, because there are certain emotions that just get you don't let things out. You keep it to yourself, deal with it how you deal with it, and be done with it.
Well, you know what? I wasn't gonna do this to you.
And they call it the toxic masculinity, I guess they call it, but it's just certain things like, hey, just
man the fuck up.
Yeah, just deal with it and move on. Like, let that go. So
right.
So the sensitivity and again, a lot of these things that you're gonna see, they are personal preferences, because there are some women who like some of this stuff that other women consider to be red flags.
They call them dykes.
No, but
oh snap, we live. We can't edit that out. My
bad. but for that particular one,
but you know what I mean.
She was just like guys who were who like things in and around their ass. That's what she meant.
Oh, we're talking about gay dudes. Okay.
She said they weren't gay. She was like, not gay, just guys that like their booty holes played with.
You know what? Let me backtrack on that because I don't like that at all. I don't like it, and you can't come nowhere near my booty hole. However,
pinched.
Right, bro. Like
too close.
There's a couple things. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not even going down that road, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, I'm 43 years old now, so I'm not going to point a finger at another grown man as to what they like to do. That's them. Y'all do what you want to do. Don't come around me with with that stuff. And my woman know not to do that. So and that's enough. Whatever happens between you and your old lady in the bedroom is between you and your old lady. Now, if you're asking my opinion on the Let's Get Canceled podcast, I feel like there was a point in time where you had to find out that you liked that. And if it did not involve you being a sucker and trying to just appease some random chick, how did you figure that out?
There is no other way.
There's only one way.
Unless a man made you do it. Unless a man made you do it. That's the only other way was to let some woman get you. And yeah, there's a choice. There's a choice made somewhere along the way. That's what I feel.
That is real.
There's a choice made at some point. And again, you have to find out what you like. So do whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote, as Andre 3 Stacks say. Whatever's gonna find your lost remote, do it, man.
I love that.
But just it's not my thing. It's not my thing.
It's not any regular. Well, never mind. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. Let me hush.
So okay, is there another red flag?
I do have another one. Hey, all your people decided to send like 3 and 4 of them. All right. And now this one, 2 of the 40 that are in this one are the same as what a conversation I had earlier today with a female friend of mine.
We'll have a combo here.
Right. So this one says love bombing, inconsistency, white lies, telling you what they think you want to hear, just to name a few.
Okay.
I had a whole long conversation about telling you what they think you want to hear. And with one of my friends, my female friends today. And the problem was that on one hand, females want you to take into account what they like and what they need and ask you to give that to them. And then on the other hand, don't just tell me what you think I want to hear. Well, isn't that the same thing? In my opinion, it's the same thing. Like, you're just saying that because I told you that's what I wanted. Well, yeah, because obviously I had to listen to what you said, take that in, and realize that I need to put that out because that's what you're looking for in order for us to move forward. But instead, now you complain about not getting it, and then I give it to you, and you say the only reason I'm giving it to you is because you think that's what I want to hear. Well, no, duh. You know what I'm saying?
It's the balance between honesty and transparency.
Right.
I think that's where it comes from. Like, don't lie, but tell me what you feel, but don't lie. Like, they want all of the information. I can't give you all the information. Right. To me, I don't give a damn. If I think it's going to be harmful, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to.
Wait. What do you mean?
If I think it's going to hurt your feelings, I'm not doing that. I'm not hurting nobody's freaking feelings. Not nobody I like. Not hurting their feelings. Yeah, strangers get it all day.
Wait. I am almost the polar opposite of that.
Not the ones
That's
I love.
amazing.
The ones I love, I'm never hurting the ones I love. I'm not going to be the one to hurt you. I'm never going to do that.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Never going to do it. Never going to hurt the ones I love. Never going to hurt
the ones but see, no, because here's the thing. Man, how do I say this? I'll just say it. If I'm telling you, all right, it's going to hurt my feelings. If me and you go out tomorrow, right? And we out hanging out and I done forgot deodorant. It's gonna hurt my feelings for you to tell me that I stink. I need you to hurt my feelings. I'd rather be hurt by you than some random stranger. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know you and you know me. Some random stranger walking up to me and saying, "Yo, you stink," is probably going to end in violence.
See, but that's not a hurt your feeling. That's not a hurt. I don't think that's gonna hurt your feelings. That's like, goddamn, you slipped up, and that's a slip. Like a hurt your feeling is deeper. It's something that's gonna really be that's gonna cause a conversation. Like that ain't gonna cause no conversation. But I ain't gonna tell you no shit that's gonna cause a conversation. Like we got it. Yeah, it's just gonna be like, my niggas, nah. No, we ain't.
So you mean to tell me that you're not going to be honest?
Don't ask me no shit that's going to hurt your feelings. Now you can ask me some shit about anything.
Because you'll lie? Are you saying that you lie?
No, I'm going to give you an acceptable answer. I'm not going to hurt your feelings. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to hurt your feelings. I'll tell you what it is, but I'm going to tell you to a point that I can preserve your feelings.
Hey, I don't want to see you. I'm real mad that I got to go back to this, but I'm going to do it because it was. They went back to the booty hole stuff. Ain't between me and no one. If you ever ask me to do anything pertaining to your bum, everyone is gonna know you gay. I'm not a safe place. This is crazy.
Jesus.
Now, I'm sorry, I saw that and I had to go back. Let me ask you a question. The first one, love bombing.
Mm-hmm.
Can you define that for me, please?
I had to go look up love bombing. And love, and yeah, because I was just like, what do you mean? Because I guess I'm a love bomber. Like me, when I first met my old lady, it was day one. It was like, that's mine. And it was love, 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 love. And I'm giving you, and I'm telling you, and I'm showing you. And it's going to be every single time that I'm able to, I'm going to put that love out there and you're going to feel it. And it's going to be overwhelming. Yes, but damn it, it is what it is. So I don't understand how me expressing love is a bad thing because it's too much too soon. Well, damn it, if it's there, it's there. Now, right. if it's manufactured, I understand that being a problem. If it's something that you feel is manufactured, God damn it, how you love me already and you just met me. Whoops, God damn it, sometime it happens.
I got a problem with some of you niggas. Some of you niggas is doing this whole love bombing thing with absolutely no intention behind it.
Yes. So now they can't
except for right. So you're making it hard for dudes who are genuine in encountering these ladies to progress because the ladies are automatically on the defense. Right. And that's our fault. It's our fault as the unks at this time. Like we're old. We the unks, man. We the unks.
Indeed.
And we have not trained these youngsters how to properly interact with women. Like our OGs semi-trained us. Now we had some knucklehead OGs too, that was doing what they do. But you can't, if you got to tell a woman you love her to get some, then you ain't nothing, bro. All right, that's it. Oh, here's the other one: inconsistency. This was the second thing that was in there, and that inconsistency.
And I think that's where the love bombing issue comes up because you give me all this love up front and then you pull it away.
Right.
And you give me all this love again, then you pull it away.
Right.
And that kind of, that kind of, when it's not genuine, at times things come up, things happen, and you have to pull away and that sort of thing. You're not able to do what you expect at some point. But when it's intentionally that you are giving this all and taking it away, kind of like one of those, like I'll chase you while you run away, and then when you run towards me, I run the opposite way. So now we're in this give and take constantly. And I think
that means both of y'all are retarded.
But I think there's a lot of guys that like that part of the game is that he likes to chase and he likes to be chased. And I don't know too many niggas that like to be chased.
I don't like the whole chase. What I will say is, again, back to my old sensitive behind, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where, you know what? I have spent my entire life trying to make sure that whoever I'm with understands that I'm all in.
Mm-hmm.
So I found myself, I like it when we go out somewhere and my wife just reach over and, you know what I mean, touching it. Like it makes me feel like, especially if it's other niggas around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not insecure around other niggas. It's just for my wife to reach out and do the little touch or something like that, or reach out to grab my hand right then if we wasn't holding hands. That's what make you go, you know what? Yeah, these other niggas, she's letting me know, like, hey, it's a whole bunch of niggas around here, but I'm with you. That boy, nigga, if you, she can go to, hey, if you can hold my hand all the way to the goddamn stove, I'll buy you whatever you want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That is so. I'm like,
you're not me.
Yeah, because that's like you putting on the show for the people. You're gonna put on the show for the people. Like, if we're gonna put on the show, let me in on the show. Let me in on the show, and we can put on the show. But,
no, it's not. It's not for the people. It's for me.
If it's out there to be, and that I don't need that either. I don't need that. I don't need that ego stroke. I don't need that ego.
I do. Hey, look here, man. Look here. Look. Let me explain something to you. Look, I don't care what you or anybody else in anywhere else on the planet.
Bring that sensitivity.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Ralph,
I don't care what. Man. I don't care what you or anybody else on the planet think about me. Oh, but my lady, that's what I'm looking for. That's it. That's all that need to happen. 30. That's right. A man like me.
Ralph, all right, Ralph, we got you.
Hey, what about these white lies, bro? Now, I have a problem with that. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take that one. I got some comments on it though, but you go ahead. White lies. What's your take on it, sir?
White lies and acceptable answers. See, because that's one thing that I was always like, don't lie to them, but you ain't gotta. So yeah, you want the truth or unacceptable. Now I ain't gotta give you the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't gonna be no lie. Cause why? That's the thing. Like, why lie? Unless you have to. So early on.
Whoa.
So here it goes.
Go ahead.
Early on in those relationships, when you're trying to get there, and again, this is all for these beginning of relationship moments. You do not do anything, fellas. You don't do anything that's gonna fuck up the progress that you have made. So the number one thing that you must remember though is you cannot get caught. So if this white lie is gonna turn into a red, white, and blue lie, nigga, you need to not say it. You make sure it's something that you can remember and not gonna get you caught up in no stupid shit. But as soon as you start the little lie here, little lie there, and then you can't remember and you get yourself caught up in some shit, nigga, you shouldn't have done it. So, but if it's gonna get you if you're gonna be able to progress yourself to a point where I got it, then do what you gotta do, buddy. Do what you gotta do.
Listen, man, I want to tell you a story. So right before I got married, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had my apartment. You remember the apartment I was in before we got married? It was not large at all. It was very small. And I unnecessarily, me, and a whole bunch of other cousins stuffed out in that apartment before my wedding. It was crazy. But I was there. I lived there by myself. And my wife had a key from jump. Like we weren't married. This is my girlfriend. She had a key, like, and I didn't care because it was like whatever. I would go to work all day, and I would come home, and what is that? She done cooked the whole meal and got it on simmer, on low, on the stove. I'm like, good God Almighty! So one day she was like, "You need to do laundry." I said, "Of course, I'm gonna do the laundry." And then we were talking on the phone. She said, "Did you remember to put the laundry, go down to the laundry room and do the laundry?" Yes, God, Lee, why are you bugging me? I had not done the laundry. I had not done the laundry. What I did was I laid on my couch and I went to sleep. I woke up. She was in my living room, in front of the couch where I was sleeping, next to, you guessed it, that basket of laundry that wasn't done. Oh, and you know what she said? She was just like, but like, why about that though? Like that was, why that though? You know? Like she ain't got to worry about no other females. She ain't got to worry about me doing that. But because what it was that was my moment of nigga. Listen, don't pressure me to do no laundry. I'll do my laundry when I get ready. Now you got to remember, I was a bachelor, so I was the king of, and there was a corner store right up the street. So I'm the king of run to the corner store, spend $5 on a white tee. You know what I'm saying? You got, as long as you got plenty of drawers in the drawer and socks, nigga, I can go grab a white tee on my way to wherever I'm going, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So it's been like that, bro. So yeah, I if she would have taken those white lies as red flags, this would be a whole different conversation. This would be a whole conversation.
Because why? And that's the thing. Because why? Like I said, if it's gonna keep you from reaching your destination, then continue to do what you got to do, guys. But if it's laundry, just be like, no, I didn't do the freaking laundry. I'm sorry, babe. Because there are so many things that I'm sorry I can fix. And those little white lies, instead of giving the little white lies, you can just say, I'm sorry.
You're right. I did not do that. I went further, and I was just like, I was on my way when you asked me. I said, of course, I did the laundry because I had gone down there, and then I forgot, and then I just went and grabbed. Nigga. Nigga. And I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I'm not sure that ever cleared up the lie. So
it never does.
She's probably watching this right now, going, "I knew it. I knew it."
It never does. But yeah, so again, the little lies, you can save those unless it's gonna turn into a big one.
Right. Because all right, like when do you think a white lie is acceptable? I'm gonna give you my example and then we're gonna move on. Mm-hmm. We got 32 more of these to go. We ain't getting through all of these today. But I'm gonna tell you, I think that if you know your partner, right? Mm-hmm. You know what is going to set them off and where they're going to go, and you know whether or not you have the ability to bring them back. Mm-hmm. So, and by that I mean, if they go off the deep end and believe something, and you know it doesn't matter, like it might be best. I'm not giving you the advice to do it, but I can understand you giving a white lie in that situation.
I think that
because
if it's going to send them over the deep end, that lie is not going to be white no more. You're going to have to paint that goddamn lie. That ain't going to be white.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Did you see so-and-so today? Did you see so-and-so today? Now, you know good and well you bumped into that person at the grocery store. And like maybe, this is for the fellas. Maybe you had a moment where you and your old lady split up and you started messing with Tina. I'm making up a name. I don't know no Tina. I don't know no Tinas. I'm just making up a name. Maybe you start messing with Tina, right? And you didn't do anything. You didn't go far. You didn't go all the way and do nothing. You start giving Tina too much attention, right? Well, you have cut off that whole thing because you have decided to focus on your relationship. You go to doggone Publix. Mm-hmm. You run into Tina in the cereal aisle. Tina want to talk. You be like, hey, how you doing? No, I've been doing well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thank you for understanding because me and my lady are doing really well now. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize for you were being cordial. You did everything right. You get home. That's the day that your wife says, hey, when the last time you talked to Tina? Now, if you say today,
is that lie white?
If you say today, mm-hmm. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. But you can say, oh man, I don't know when the last time I talked to Tina. You know why? Because you know that's going to set her off. You have a history in that moment, and you're not covering anything up that was nefarious. You're trying to keep the peace.
Here's the thing. In cases like that, when it's that coincidental, it's best to be honest because for the most part, she knows something.
Hey, Mrs. with an H.
She's not asking you this for no reason.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like, and then when you tell that white lie that you just told is no longer white. It's no longer.
I understand why. Like I'm saying, that would be an acceptable time where I can understand a guy using a white lie.
No.
Now, I think guys are stupid because I agree with you as well that she's not going to just ask you that. That's not a coincidence.
You say, I saw her today. You don't say I talked to her. You be like, oh, I actually saw her at the grocery store today. And leave that
and pray to God that your wife was the one who sent you to that grocery store. I saw her at the grocery store that you sent me to. You told me to go.
So that's the thing. It's like you don't give the white part of that lie is that we didn't talk. You say I saw her. When last time you talked to her? I actually saw her today, and you move it the hell along. You never say I talked. You just say I saw her, and you move it the hell along. That's it. I saw her today because your wife probably knows she was at the store because your wife's probably at the store too.
No, what happened was
called her and said,
nope, right. You ran into you was talking to Tina in the aisle, and somebody was on the other end of the aisle said, "Ain't that Loretta, man?
Right.
Oh, ain't that Keisha, man?
Mary Lou Who down there done peeked it out and then
absolutely." All right, man. Let's move on. We got a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch more. Look at this here. We go. Let me see here. Let's put this up. This one again had like multiples, and some of them are hilarious. Any man who says Grand Rising, a man who says he hates his baby mama, a decorated house / apartment. He didn't do that.
What?
Behavior changes. Walking on the inside of the sidewalk. A man who asks, when you going to cook for me or for money? And niggas who say they want a woman like they trifling baby mama. No, excuse me. Let me correct that. Not baby mama. They trifling mama. Listen, all right. We're going to address these one by one.
That's a lot.
We're going to address these one by one. But I'm starting from the bottom up. You ain't going to be talking about my mama. That's a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying?
The trifling mama. It's the trifling mama. That's the thing. It's the trifling mama. Because some mamas are good mamas, and you want a nigga that wants to be like, wants a woman like his good mama. But the trifling mamas,
I'm gonna say this.
So no nigga want a woman that's like his mama?
No. Ideally, and let me do this like this. Ideally, what should happen is you should have a mother and a father where you as a man want to emulate the way that your father took care of your mother, and you want to look for a woman who takes care of you the way your mama took care of your daddy. Now, that being said, let me explain something to you. Hell no. Not all the time.
Not all the time, bro.
But here's the thing. I can talk about my mama. You can't.
Bet not.
You better watch your mouth. And if you plan on making this work, you better watch your mouth. Now, you do have some trifling mamas.
You do.
Let's be real. What is I need where are the melanin mindset girls when you need them? I need a good definition. Define trifling.
Ask Siri to define trifling right quick.
I'm getting ready to find out. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Hey Siri, define trifling.
Siri, like, what the fuck is trifling?
Uh-oh.
Siri got one, or is it gonna give you urban?
Oh, try ChatGPT. It said, I don't have this time. I need, hey Siri, define trifling. We're going to find out. A thing of little value or importance, a small amount of something. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Let's see what Urban Dictionary got to say about trifling, because I want to know.
It's going to be a picture of a woman. I'm just joking.
Oh Lord. In Urban Dictionary, trifling can mean someone who is sneaky, shady, snoopy, untrustworthy, shallow, and whose behavior is always suspicious. Okay, you got that one. You win. You're right. That's a red flag.
Red flag. You're right. Yeah. Sneaky. Right. All right. Now, guys, are you really out here asking women for money? Is that really a thing that guys are doing?
Sorry about that, D. My bad.
Gotta cover that microphone up on that.
Hey,
gotta cover the microphone.
Yeah. Hey, Tisha said Grand Rising. I think Grand Rising is so
Grand Rising is toxic. Really? Why is okay?
Going back to the top, man. Talk to me.
Why is Grand Rising toxic? Like, some of these Hotep Negroes are really good dudes. You know what I'm saying? They are in tune with the moons and the stars. They have their chakras together. And hey, some of these are really good dudes. Like Grand Rising, my queen. They want you. It's kind of like the 5%ers used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see them anyway. But why is Grand Rising toxic? is there a certain type of man that comes with the Grand Rising?
That's what I think that is. Because, like, all right, you and me both know some of these niggas who go overboard, and we had this conversation before in a previous episode.
Because someone else said like, Grand Rising was like, tell these niggas to stop it.
And it was like a whole lot of the wake. Every message started, "Good morning, Queen." Good.
Yeah. There are women that like that. There are women that like to be told,
"True,
good morning, Queen." They want to be that. There are some hotel.
But if you hit them, you just said "Good morning, Queen" or "Grand Rising," whoever your name is. But you put them together, that's a red flag like a mother.
Grand Rising Queen is too
Grand
much.
Rising Queen, too much. It's too much.
Mother of the earth.
You know what that reminds me of? You ever talk to somebody from that's like super church? Like ain't everything is, be like, hey yo, man,
blessed
how you doing? You know what? Blessed and highly favored. The God woke me up. Yeah. I got to do right now at my job. He's one of my clients. And I call him the ooh-wee man. And the reason I call him the ooh-wee man, I get to work. I say, hey, good morning. I'm not going to say his name. I say, hey, good morning, bro. And he goes, I said, how you doing this morning? That man said, man, I'm blessed by the best. I'm there. Ooh-wee. He hit me with every time.
He's an living color character. That nigga's a living color character.
Nigga. But this is how this nigga live. I tell you, I'm not exaggerating a little bit.
Is he new to church? Because that's
I don't even know that he goes to church. I don't even know if he goes to church.
When they're new to religion, when they found something new, and then they feel like this is how it has to be, and then life hits them, and they're like, you know what? I don't have to do that all the time. Can't do that all the time. Because every conversation can be led to that, but it doesn't need to start there. It don't need to start there.
Hey, I think we need to skip over the second one, a man who says he hates his baby mama, because that's how we got the other dude canceled. That gets niggas canceled. Now, granted, I don't have a baby mama. I got a wife. Either.
But I will say, fellas, if you don't like your baby mama, do not tell no woman that you are attempting to get with. Now, and again, I will say this about that, because I had another one of these young ladies that replied. She didn't reply that on this, but she did reply to something that we mentioned in the earlier episode, where this guy was bad-mouthing his ex-wife.
Right.
And she was like, I don't think I can deal with a guy who is bad-mouthing the ex-wife to me, because if things don't work out with us, what would he say about me? And that's always been my thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
But for me, it's and you remember me saying this before. I've never heard a dude, not no real dudes that I came up with, tell me what the woman did wrong. When you say why this end, they always used to tell me the things that they did that led to things ending. But I've never heard none of my OGs talk to me about anything that the woman did that ended the relationship. It was always something that they did. It was always how they impacted that woman to make her do whatever it was. Even if she ended up cheating and saying, I don't want to be here any longer, he put it on himself.
There's got to be some, you're right. There's got to be some introspection.
There's always the accountability on that end. And for a man to go to a woman and tell her how he hates a woman, and Tech, I know you don't like black women as much as I do. I know you don't love them like I love them. But the thing is,
we weren't even there. Hey, but no, you ain't gonna just brush over that. No, this is what happens. I got here right now. We were down this road, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I don't give him any opening to make it like I don't like black women. And there you go. You pulled it out of thin air. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But that's just a me thing. Is there's never going to be a time where you're down where you're downing a woman, and especially not to another woman, because that's not the way to get to it. Even if you don't tell a woman, yeah, man, my baby mama ain't, my old lady ain't, like, there is never a time where that's acceptable or it seems like the right play. Even if you're never. This woman is great. I ain't shit, and that's why I'm here. Or I wasn't at that time.
No. I don't agree with that 100%. Now, I'm not ever going to say she was great and I wasn't nothing. I will say I won't
trying
mention.
To talk to a woman?
No. I won't mention her at all. Like, and when I say, let's say, because some of these women nowadays, they're trying to interview niggas. Like it's a job.
They will.
And it's like, listen, what it is I would never even make a comment about my ex. Like they're irrelevant at this point. Here's what I did in that situation. Here's how I grew from that situation. We don't need to talk about her at all unless we're down the road and we're already in a long-term relationship and you're trying to dig through some whatever.
But even at that point, there's probably
I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing or bad-mouthing any woman that I've ever had any interaction with because I've had some trifling, terrible people that I've had interactions with, but guess what? I'm not going to call their name and I'm not going to bring them up because there's no point. I'm a man. And what happens is regardless of who was the aggressor or in the wrong the most, I'm in the wrong. If it didn't work out, that means that me as a man, I did not do everything I could do to make it work out. Yeah. That's how that go.
Now a decorated house and apartment, like does that come along with the feminine man, or can we not like nice things?
Now, wait a minute.
He didn't do that.
I've got single friends. Mm-hmm. And if I go to their house is, jacked up, nigga. Like if I walk in your house and you're a single dude and everything is pristine and in its place, nigga, I got questions, bruh.
What?
Yeah. Now, when I say I think this is something different. This is a decorated house. I'm not just talking about a clean house. Like, I think everybody wants to be in a nice, clean space. However, you've been in this office. It looks good on camera. But boy, oh boy, if you looking behind the camera, I got cables and microphones and lights everywhere.
I'm gonna take you back. You remember the little blue house? You remember my little blue house?
I do. It was not decorated.
It was decorated. It was black.
With hookers.
All right, we're moving on. There's more. There are more of these.
Wait, behavior changes.
Hey.
Hey, if y'all have not paid attention to this show, you did not get that joke. However,
and the worst part of that is it wasn't the little blue house that happened at.
That
was at the house with the front porch. Yeah, that was a different house.
It was a front porch on the house.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm talking about the house that I'm thinking about. That but wait, I don't think I ever was at the little blue house.
Yeah, you was at the little blue house. The first time you came, you were at the little blue house. That's when old boy fell out in the kitchen.
That's the same house.
No, there was no hooker that came to that house.
Yes, it was. I'm gonna tell you how I know this. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Because the night he fell out in the kitchen, the reason it was so striking to me was because the next morning I done passed out when everybody else passed out. I thought we all just passed out where we was at. I woke up the next morning and everybody was gone. And it was her just sitting on the end of the couch. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Like, what are you doing here? So
I thought that was at the spot where me and Dirt lived. Where she was.
I thought you and Dirt did live. Yeah.
No. See. Nope.
I'm mixing up different.
Yeah, you mixing and matching. My.
Hey, make sure you close to the microphone. They saying your audio is kind of low.
My apology, fellas. If you are walking on the inside of the sidewalk when your lady is walking on the outside, you have not been raised properly.
You haven't been trained properly.
Now, here's the thing. You cannot stop a vehicle from going through you and hitting her. The only thing that she wants to do is make sure that you die too. That's all it is. That's the only thing that she wants to make sure of, right, is that you die as well. Because you are not stopping the vehicle from hitting her. Nothing that you're doing on that. The only thing is it's for optics. It just looks better, but you will still die. That car hits you, it's going to hit her. You probably die first.
And I know I always do this. Like, I always come up with like exceptions to all this stuff. Right now, my wife walks on the outside. The reason being is because she needs me on her right side to get to move, to be comfortable being mobile. After all the stuff.
You're a stabilizer, right? You're a stabilizer,
right? Mm-hmm. And like so she literally is like, but she already knows. Like I'll be real quick, and I don't get crazy. I'll reach over and grab her hip. Like she'll get out the car, we'll be headed to the store or headed inside or something like that. I just grab her and be like, hey, you already know, get on those. Mm-hmm. But now it's like, oh, I need you on this side so I can lean on you. But I agree, bro. And I think I was surprised how many dudes didn't understand this concept.
Me too.
Like,
they weren't
how do you not know
that way? Like, but again, it's not going to stop anything. But again, it just looks the part. It looks better to be out there.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this question. A man who asks, when you going to cook for me? Now, I have a problem with this.
Mm-hmm. As a red flag? You have a problem with it as a red flag?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
If we are going to accept certain gender roles,
mm-hmm.
and you're going to expect that man to do certain manly things, as you should,
mm-hmm.
why is it a red flag to ask when you're going to cook for me?
I think that's a young man's thing. I think that's a young man's question. I think that's a young man's question. In my young days.
So are you saying they mean something different? They mean something different than what I say it?
Yeah. Like So for a young guy, it's an invitation to my house. That's what that is for the young guy. Because I remember in my young day, it would always be, I buy you fry. I buy you fry. You come into the crib, can you cook?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big question. Can you cook? Hey, I'm gonna buy this and you come cook. And it's just an invitation to my house. So that right there should have been a red flag for a lot of these little hoes.
That makes sense. You're right. Yeah,
because can you cook? Yes, I can cook. I can feed myself. But no, when you gonna cook for me, that's an invitation either to your house or to my house. Either you come in to cook at my house,
that makes sense,
or I'm going to or you're gonna invite me to your place so you can cook for me. So that right there, I can understand that as a red flag on that end right there. Now, if she's bringing plates to the job, nigga, when you gonna cook for me? Like that could be different. That could just bring it to the job, bring it here. But some women can't.
Dennis don't like black women.
So it's offensive. Oh, who said Dennis don't like black women?
That's me saying that because he just said that. Some women can't cook, so it's offensive. Hey, listen, man. I that's one of them things where I like a woman who can cook. Like me and my wife spend a lot of time eating out.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. So
I'm about to say you or your wife.
But listen, we spend a lot of time like going out, and because we're both very busy.
Right.
But when I tell you, if I come home and I hit that door and I hear, I'll be like, oh boy, it's about to get, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me is a real, so for me, like to flirt. But again, this is why originally, y'all, we were going to have somebody else come on and do these red flags who are out. It was out there. To me, some of this stuff is different now than it was when I was younger. Right, and then I don't know anything about that.
I'm giving explanations from 20 years ago, damn near. Of
what
things were, because I couldn't tell you why any of this shit nowadays is a red flag. Now it could be something completely different. And that's
know what? I bet I can tell you which one you could say was why it would be a red flag. The second part of that same statement: a man who asks when you're going to cook,
or ask
for money. Why are you asking this woman for money?
There's no. Why I don't know. I got to ask for money. Like, because one of my whole girls was like, anytime a dude was like, "Oh, what's up, big money?" She was like, that's when she automatically blocks it.
Yep.
She was like, I don't like that big money shit. I don't like having a.
But see, I come from an era.
Pockets.
I come from an era where you a nigga, you don't check nobody's pockets. Why you check? You don't check another nigga pockets. Like you don't count another nigga pockets. You don't count nobody else's pockets. The only pockets I may have ever tried to count was my daddy, and that was because he told me no all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? But even now, I got a son who's got a job. I don't know how much that nigga make. I don't. You know what I told him? I said, look, you got to put aside a certain amount to put in the church, and you need a certain amount to give to your mama. Do you asking me what I told him what that amount had to be? Absolutely not. I did not tell him what amount to give his mama. Right. I just told him you always take care of your mama.
Right.
So whatever he gives to her, and I don't ask her what he gives to her. That's just something that a son
not yours.
Is giving to his mama. It ain't none of my business. None, not at all. So
Yeah. So guys, write
Tisha,
that one down.
Tisha said,
don't go to asking them for money. What Tisha have to say now?
Tisha's
involved today. Tisha's involved today.
Tisha's involved. I like that. When I guess this is about the cooking, she said, no, it's an invitation to the bedroom. Don't be naive.
I was just trying to get him to my house. I did. The bedroom was not going to be about the cooking. I wanted to come over there and cook. By the time they finish cooking,
that's where the bedroom is located. The bedroom is located at the house.
Not in the kitchen.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, you think you're gonna be in? I learned how to cook, so that was one of the things where I learned how to cook, but I definitely had some ups and downs with cooking though. I had some ups and downs with cooking. We mentioned one of them before. Yeah, had some time for some cooking, but I learned how to cook. I learned how to cook.
It is what it is. Listen, man. We got more of these red flags. We might have to do a part 2 of this.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to.
Because the ladies had a whole lot to say. Fellas, please don't let us down. We need y'all to come through. Let me tell y'all what the history of this show is. The history of this show is we bring ladies and men face to face, and the ladies mop the floor with y'all niggas. Like, please, let's not do this.
It's about time.
It's almost time, bro. I was gonna talk to you about it in private, but we live. We might as well talk about it. So let's get canceled up. I was thinking last year we did our season finale, and it was wonderful. We had a bunch of people there. We had a party. I think this one needs to be Battle of the Sexes Part 2. And we got a few months to get it together.
In July.
We got a few months. Yep, in July. Right. So the end of this season is going to be Battle of the Sexes Part 2.
All right, rock and roll. Yeah, let's do it.
Now, wait, before I know we getting ready to get off of here, but somebody just said, hold up, I've had some weird encounters with men and money. For some reason, money equals sex. So wait, Tisha, you mean that they're asking you for money and they're expecting sex? Like, nigga, you asking for a whole lot, bro. Like, golly. And the real question is, did you give it to him? Like, what's the weird part?
Hey, we're gonna have to bring Tisha back on.
Tisha, you got to be here. Then it said asking a woman's wage is on the same level as asking her age. I don't think so, because I need to know how old you are. Like, I really do.
I don't care how much money you make.
I don't care. I really don't care how much you make. I need to know how old you are.
Here's the thing. As long as I know you're over 21, I don't really care how old you are. As long as I know you, I can look at a woman to tell she like, especially after she get naked. That's gonna determine. When you see them gray hairs in her coochie, you know that motherfucker ain't no kid.
I need to know. I need to know because I need to make sure, you know what I mean? I need to know what kind of insurance I need to get at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. It's important. I need to know how old you are. So but listen, man, man, we've had this conversation can go on forever, ever, and ever.
But we're gonna bring part 2 of this back. And I guess we'll just do this because next week we got to go into the comment section. But this is our comment section for next week. So we'll do part 2 of this. We'll finish this up next week. We'll get this a little more in depth and a little more organized, and we'll go through this a little quicker than we did today. So next week we're gonna finish this conversation because next month,
bet that. Now in the meantime,
guys are in trouble.
Yeah, buddy. Listen, in the meantime, man, y'all make sure again like, share, subscribe, and follow us on all of your social media podcast listening platforms, right? So anywhere that you get an audio podcast, you can follow us. All right. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Check us out everywhere you get your audio podcast. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. All right. We are everywhere. So, but guess what? We ain't been canceled yet. So we got to do this again next week.
Got to do it again next week, cousin. So, hey, love you, boy. Love y'all too. Next week, actually, we'll be back.
Yeah, man.
Wednesday, and then we got a live after that, right? Yeah, we got a live in Orlando. The 30th.
Yeah, man. It's going down.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to be right here in the City Beautiful.
Yeah, we'll be back with y'all next week, Wednesday. Y'all be good. Love y'all. Peace.
Hey, y'all be easy, man. Peace. All right, we off.